your hand over, the cash is gone, there's nothing you can do. Don't get scared, if it sounds so good it is. Don't get scared, if it sounds so good it is. Don't get scared, if it sounds so good it is.
All right. If you are looking at a rent to own or just a normal rental, do not send any money until you check these 7 boxes. My name is Dan DeSalvo, and I'm joined here with my partner, Eric Aubrey from Estate Match USA. And we help people, families, individuals, couples, you name it, nationwide move into rent to own, lease, and purchase option homes. And these are the 7 check marks that every tenant should do before handing any money over. Okay, so this is tip number 2 out of this 7-part video series that we're so excited to share with you guys. So tip number 2 is this. It may seem a little counterintuitive. The person that you are in contact with does not have to own the house, but they should be able to prove their authority and their control over why they're the person you are in contact with. Eric, I'll have you share any insights or tips you have on that.
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of the times people will ask like, hey, do you own the property? If you don't own the property, what gives you the right to market this as a lease option? Now, sometimes investors, well, I'll just speak for us. So sometimes what we do is we'll structure a very strategic deal with the property owner to give us controlling rights over the property in order to basically put it out to the market as a lease option. So as long as they can verify the paperwork, make sure that the paperwork, the person who signed the paperwork, their company that's on the paperwork, if you want them to provide that to you, have them provide it. Make sure it matches what their company name is that's on the contract. Make sure if you did actually look up the property owner, make sure that you look for their signature on that same paper that's with the company, and then therefore you can connect the dots between the seller or the property owner and the company that's doing the rent to owns. But what else would you include with that, Dan? What do you think?
Yeah, great tip. Well, just to expand on that a little bit further, some people, some very interested candidates who've come about from rent to own, lease option properties that we've put out there, when they discovered, and we're just going to be really transparent with you guys, when they discovered we weren't the owner, like, and we openly told them that, then they asked like, are you guys the owner? We didn't hide anything. We told them no. But that's the key thing. You don't have to be the owner in order to do something like this. I mean, there are we're also real estate investors at the end of the day, and there are so many creative ways to structure these types of deals that are legally, that are operated correctly and with integrity, where we are able to do this, and other investors and people out there managing properties are able to do this. We're not the only ones. We're not here pretending we're the only ones, but it's important to fact check these things as well, because there are some bad apples out there who make a couple bad apples can spoil the whole bunch. And there's certainly a lot of them out there, and we got plenty of stories that we could tell you guys. So the main moral here is someone doesn't have to be the property owner in order to do this, but they should be able to show some type of documentation, paperwork, a contract, if it's with the owner, showing that they have some type of legal right and authority to do it. But there's a lot of odd situations out there where someone, a scammer, just happens to somehow have access mysteriously to some house, whether it's on a smart lock or they're able to sneak a key somehow, make a copy of it. God knows all the different ways to do it. And then they market it on some platform. They get people to inquire, and then they go ahead and people are talking to this mystery person like they're the owner or they're the property manager, when they have no idea who they are. And that interested tenant, that interested candidate, never thought the question, who are you? What is your role? Why am I speaking with you? And what gives you the right to be doing this, to be advertising this property and be talking to me?
Exactly. So that's why we have 7 points here, because we want you guys to verify all 7 of these before moving forward. It's not just about verifying one of these, it's
Okay.
about verifying all 7 of these if they can even verify all 7. But if you want to make sure 100% that you guys are dealing with a legit company, you want to make sure that you're looking for all 7 of these. So definitely stay tuned for the next one, and you guys stay safe out there.
Once you hand over the cash is gone, there's nothing you can do. Don't get scared.